Do you feel like you don't speak enough Spanish? That you need to know more words? Then stick around. With these lessons, you'll pick up some of the most common words in just a few minutes. Now, this video is a small portion of our learning program. To get the full lessons, translations, and Fluency Fast study tools, click the link in the description and sign up for your free lifetime account.
Hey there, friends of SpanishPod101.com. Hey, si yo llego con 10 tacos, ¿sonreirías?
Bueno, eso depende.
¿De qué?
De si son tacos al pastor o tacos de canasta.
Digamos al pastor.
Bueno, también depende. De si son de Doña Lucy o de Don Pepe.
Cierto. So, we can't help you to choose a taco?
No, but we can help you understand the conditionals in Spanish.
Yeah!
So, guys, my name is Diego.
And I'm Efrain.
Enjoy this video.
Woo!
Okay, guys, so the conditionals in Spanish are very similar to the conditionals in English. Why? Because in Spanish we also have 4 types of conditionals. We have the zero conditional, first, second, and third conditional. The thing is that the structure is also very similar. Because in English you have the if clause, which in Spanish will be la cláusula si, and then you have the main clause. Okay, so we have the same structure as in English. For example, si yo tuviera dinero, coma, compraría una mansión. Or you can reverse the order and say first the main clause, la cláusula principal. Compraría una mansión si tuviera mucho dinero. Okay, so you can do this as well in Spanish. Stay with us because we will tell you the 4 types of conditional in a very brief way.
As Diego said, like in English, Spanish conditionals can indicate different degrees of possibility in the future, in the present, in the past, okay? So they talk about things that didn't happen in the past, that they can talk about things that would happen in the future, and things that couldn't possibly happen, okay? Like this structure, si yo fuera tú, I can be him. But let's see this example. Diego, si yo fuera tú, no le echaría tanta salsa a mi pozole.
¿De qué hablas? Es riquísimo el pozole con mucha salsa, excepto por la gastritis. Okay, guys, so the first one is the zero conditional. And the structure for this conditional is the following. Si followed by un verbo en presente de indicativo, coma, y un verbo en presente de indicativo.
Okay, so this zero conditional works the same as in English. It talks about something that is always or usually true.
Yeah.
Okay. For example, we have this common one. If you heat water, it boils. Si tú calientas el agua, hierve. Another one. Si tú presionas el botón de encendido, la luz se enciende. Another one. Si le envías un mensaje, te deja en leído. Now we have the first conditional. Use this conditional in order to express how something is possible or likely, as long as a condition is met. A certain condition.
Very good. The structure for this conditional is si plus presente indicativo, the present tense, comma, and then future tense, el futuro.
Yeah.
Let's give you a couple of examples. The first one. Si me duele el estómago, iré a ver al doctor.
Okay. Si me caso, ¿irás a mi boda?
Claro, por supuesto. The next one. Si tomas mucho tequila, te emborracharás.
Si hago mi tarea rápido, veré una película.
Okay, guys, so now remember that these are just possibilities that might happen in the future. Okay, so for example, let's take the tequila one. Si tomas mucho tequila, te emborracharás. I mean, the condition is that you drink a lot of tequila, and the possibility is that you will get drunk. I mean, will you get drunk? It is not 100% sure because you might be very resistant to alcohol. In that case, you won't be drunk. But there is the huge possibility that you will become drunk. And once again, all these tenses could be inverted and say first the main clause, and then you just need to lose the comma. So, te emborracharás si bebes mucho tequila.
Yeah. Now we have the second conditional in Spanish, and this goes for unreal or hypothetical situations, okay? You use this one when you are daydreaming and you want to talk about possibilities that probably won't happen at all.
Very good. So now the structure for this is the following. It's si plus imperfecto de subjuntivo. Don't get too stressed about it. It's actually very easy to understand the imperfecto de subjuntivo. Then comma, and after that the conditional. We will give you a couple of examples for this. The first one is, si yo tuviera novia, la invitaría a cenar todas las noches.
Si yo fuera un poco más alto, probablemente sería modelo.
The next one. Si yo tuviera 1000 seguidores de Instagram, sería muy feliz. Go and follow me now.
Si yo me casara, ¿irías a mi boda?
Por supuesto que sí. So this example is the same one that he used before, but in the previous version he said, si me caso, irás a mi boda. And in this case, he's saying, si me casara, irías a mi boda. So, which one is correct? Well, actually, both of them you can say. However, there's a small difference, and the difference is the degree of possibility for that to happen, the likeliness of that to happen. In the first example, si me caso, irás a mi boda, let's suppose that he already has a girlfriend whom he plans to marry. So the possibility is very high for him to marry. And in the second one, si me casara, irías a mi boda. In this case, he doesn't even possibly, he might not even have a girlfriend. Okay? So the likeliness of that to happen, of he married another girl, is very low. That's why we use in this case the second conditional, but both are possible. It depends on the likeliness of the situation.
Yeah. So in Spanish we have a common saying, el hubiera no existe, to talk about something that didn't happen in the past but it doesn't have real consequences in the present. But we use it in the third conditional. It exists in the third conditional. And you use this one when you want to talk about something that didn't happen in the past and doesn't have real consequences.
Yeah, exactly. And we use it a lot. So you might have heard this word before, hubiera, and that's for the third conditional. And the structure is the following. Si plus pluscuamperfecto de subjuntivo, but I know it sounds very daunting, this term, this grammar term, but it is very easy. It is actually just the hubiera form with the participio of a verb. Okay, we will give you some examples of this in just a few seconds. And then we also have the second part. Don't forget to add the comma. And the second part is the condicional perfecto. And the conditional perfect is just the conditional of the verb haber plus the participio of another verb. I know it sounds like, oh my god, this is so difficult, but with maybe a couple of examples and you need to practice this, you will become very familiar with this topic. So let's see one example. Just imagine that Efrain went to a party and he didn't invite me. So he can say,
si te hubiera llamado, ¿habrías ido a la fiesta conmigo?
No, igual estaba muy cansado. So he didn't call me, but anyways, I wouldn't have gone to that party. So like, ¿habría sido? Like, no, not really. Okay, so another example, second example.
Reprobamos el examen.
Ya sé. Si hubiéramos estudiado, habríamos aprobado ese examen.
Yeah.
So here the thing is that we didn't study. That didn't happen. And as a consequence, in the present, we didn't pass the exam. So it's like a consequence that won't even happen. Okay? Now that you have this form, we can do what we call the mixed conditionals. And the mixed conditionals is basically when we combine the clauses. Okay, so for example, we can combine the hubiera clause with maybe a consequence in the present. Okay, so let's give you an example of these mixed conditionals.
Si te hubieras llevado paraguas, no estarías enfermo ahorita.
And here we're combining the clause of the third conditional, si te hubieras llevado paraguas, plus the main clause in the second conditional. No estarías enfermo ahorita. Okay, now let's give you another example.
Si la hubiera besado, en este momento seríamos novios.
Once again, he's combining the clause of the third conditional, the hubiera clause, plus the main clause of the second conditional. Pretty easy. That's it for today, my friends from SpanishBall101.com. We hope that you have enjoyed this video. If so, please give it your thumbs up and write a comment down below. We will read them and reply to them. So, once again, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and see you in our upcoming video.
¡Hasta luego!
Woo! Hello and welcome back, my friends from SpanishBall101.com. As you know, my name is Manuel.
And I'm Rodrigo.
Woo! Yeah, of course, we're kidding. My name is Diego.
And I'm Efrain.
Good. And today we're going to start with our series, Mexican words that you should know. So let's get started. Let's get started. Okay, guys, first of all, we want to tell you that we tried to do this video 3 times. Something bad happened in our previous 2.
Yeah.
Anyways, you can watch that at the end of this video.
Yeah. Okay. Now we are going to watch a sketch with the words that we are going to work with today. See if you can understand them. Let's go!
Hey, hermano.
¿Qué onda, carnal? ¿Cómo estás?
No muy bien.
¿Por qué? ¿Qué tienes?
Tuve una pelea con mis papás y... está muy cañona la situación.
Ey, pero no te me achicopales. Mira, hay un café cerca de la casa. ¿Por qué no vamos ahí y echamos el chat?
Sí, claro. Solo que tengo un bonche de cosas en mi cartera, pero ninguna de ellas es dinero.
Ey, no te preocupes por eso. Yo pago.
Cámara, va.
Oye, pero ¿en dónde estás ahora?
Estoy en el parque donde siempre nos encontramos.
Ah, perfecto. Entonces voy para allá.
Sí, claro. Te espero.
¡Ey, Efraín!
¡Ey!
¿Ya listo?
Sí, solamente... Espera, es que estoy muy cucho para ese lugar.
Claro que no.
Déjame irme a cambiar. Será rápido.
Chale, no. Mejor vamos a quedarnos aquí y platiquemos.
Pero me da cosa que mis papás me vean porque me salí sin permiso.
No, tranquilo, mijo, no creo que pase eso.
¿Seguro?
Seguro.
Rayos, creo que es mi mamá.
Ya nos cayó el chahuizle.
As you might have understood, one of the words that we used was achicopale. And achicopale is basically like a minor state of depression, something that is not too high or too low. For example,
Diego, se murió mi perro.
Firulais. Mira, no te me achicopales. Después compramos otro perro y Firulais número 2. No hay problema.
Okay, the second word here is cañón, and you use it to describe that is that something is difficult. For example, Diego, ayer hice mi examen de ingreso a la maestría.
¿Qué tal?
Estaba bien cañón. Creo que no entré.
Claro que sí vas a pasar, por supuesto. Okay, so the next word is carnal. And carnal is one of the ways to call your best friend. So, for example, I can say, Efraín no es mi amigo. Él es mi carnal.
Oh. Okay, the next one is bonche. And it works just for countable things. It means a lot. For example, Diego, tengo un bonche de cosas en mi cartera, pero ninguna de ellas es dinero.
Good. Okay, guys. The next word is chal. And we normally use this word with the expression echar el chal. And echar el chal basically means to go with a friend to a cafeteria or to something healthy and have like a brief talk. So, for example, Efraín, hay un café muy cerca de aquí. ¿Por qué no vamos y echamos el chal?
Claro, vamos. The next word is cucho, and you will use it to describe something that it is in bad shape or something that doesn't look good or something that is not well done. For example, Diego, tienes que levantar tu cuarto. Está bien cucho, bien sucio, bien todo está desordenado, está bien cucho.
Gracias, yo también te quiero. Okay, the next one is cámara. And that's one of the ways for saying okay. So, for example, Efraín, ¿por qué no vamos a la plaza a patinar sobre hielo?
Ok, cámara.
Bien.
Vamos. Okay, the next one is chale, which means oof. Just like that. Oof. For example, Diego, al llegar aquí a tu casa me di cuenta de que se me perdió la cartera.
Chale.
Sí. Chale.
Okay, the next one is chahuizle. And we will normally use this word in the expression ya nos cayó el chahuizle. So, you're going to use this when you know that something bad is going to happen. For example, when you see a policeman coming by and you're drinking alcohol in the street, that you know that that's forbidden, you know that something bad is going to happen because he's going to give you a ticket. So, in that case, you can say, oh, ya me cayó el chahuizle.
Yeah. Okay, the last word is mijo. And you will use it to call a friend or a neighbor or someone of your neighborhood. This word is commonly commonly used with ¿qué ole?, which means what's up. For example, ¿qué ole, mijo?
¿Qué ole, mijo? That's the example.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, now we're going to watch once again the sketch, but now this time with subtitles, so you can understand it better.
Hey, hermano.
¿Qué onda, carnal? ¿Cómo estás?
No muy bien.
¿Por qué? ¿Qué tienes?
Tuve una pelea con mis papás y... está muy cañona la situación.
Ey, pero no te me achicopales. Mira, hay un café cerca de la casa. ¿Por qué no vamos ahí y echamos el chal?
Sí, claro. Solo que tengo un bonche de cosas en mi cartera, pero ninguna de ellas es dinero.
Ey, no te preocupes por eso. Yo pago.
Cámara, va.
Oye, pero ¿en dónde estás ahora?
Estoy en el parque donde siempre nos encontramos.
Ah, perfecto. Entonces voy para allá.
Sí, claro. Te espero.
¡Ey, Efraín!
¡Ey!
¿Ya listo?
Sí, solamente... Espera, es que estoy muy cucho para ese lugar.
Claro que no.
Déjame irme a cambiar. Será rápido.
Chale, no. Mejor vamos a quedarnos aquí y platiquemos.
Pero me da cosa que mis papás me vean porque me salí sin permiso.
No, tranquilo, mijo, no creo que pase eso.
¿Seguro?
Seguro.
Rayos, creo que es mi mamá.
Ya nos cayó el chahuizle.
That's it for today. Thank you. Please give us your thumbs up if you like this video. Comment us. We will reply to your comments. And we love you people. Thank you for everything. Subscribe to this beautiful channel, SpanishPod101.com. See you!
Hello, my friends from SpanishPod101.com. My name is Diego.
Hey, what's up, my friends from SpanishPod101.com? My name is Diego.
And I'm Efraín.
Today we're going to start with our... Hey!
No manches, Diego. Ni siquiera te rasuraste para el video. Ya ni la chiflas porque es cantada.
Bueno, pues a mí tan siquiera me sale barba y bigote, ve. A ti ni siquiera un pelo.
Pasado de lanza.
El que se lleva se aguanta. Okay, guys, so do you understand what we said before? If not, in this video we're going to give you a guide to understand the Mexican humor, so enjoy it! The Mexican sense of humor is a very particular one, and sometimes the foreigners struggle with understanding the way we express our humor, so that's why in this video we're going to try to uncover it.
Wow. Now, the first example we have here is albures. Sometimes Mexican humor has double sense. We talk about something, but we are saying something on the other side. We play on words. Those words are always with a sexual context. We can give you some examples of that because this video is family friendly.
That's correct. However, if you're wondering an example of it, you can look for Chistes de Polo Polo, who is a Mexican comedian, or just albures.
Siempre me los hacían.
A todos. Another important thing of the Mexican humor is that we make fun of every possible situation, including the dead. Let's take, for example, the calaverita, where a calaverita essentially tells the death of a person who's still alive. For example,
Diego estaba en su casa, mientras la muerte lo esperaba, en la esquina de la parada, ansiosa por su llegada.
oh.
As Mexicans, we make fun of people, and it could be seen as bullying, but we don't do that with bad intentions. We use that as a manner of getting along with someone.
That's correct. So essentially, the more you love your friend, the more you will be a bully with him. Sounds crazy, right?
Yeah, but it is the perfect example of what we call cuchillito de palo, which means knife made of wood that doesn't cut but bothers a lot.
It bothers a lot. That's
For
correct.
example, Diego, estás bien feo.
Te estás más feo.
Eso no es lo que dice tu novia.
Mexicans are politically incorrect people. Why? Because we make fun of minorities such as black guys, Asian guys, or disabled people, poor people, or even gay people. Hey, but please don't take us too seriously. This is just part of our culture, and of course our intention is not to offend people. No, so please take it with a grain of salt. Now, just a warning. We're going to give you an example of this. So if you are a bit sensitive with these topics, skip the next 40 seconds or so. Okay? So, the example.
You go first.
Oh, damn. Yeah, you're right. Efrain,
¿Y qué pasó con María? ¿Ya le hablaste?
No, me da mucha pena hablarle.
¿Por qué no seas joto? Háblale.
No, no es que sea joto, es que... ¿qué tal si me dice que no?
Eres bien joto.
¿Tú sigues yendo a tus clases de guitarra?
No, ya no puedo, no, trabajo todo el tiempo, estoy en la oficina, ya ves que trabajo como negro.
No, brother, ya deberías renunciar a eso.
Sí.
Ni siquiera te pagan tan bien.
Tienes toda la razón. Me pagan como niño asiático en fábrica. Casi nada.
Everything has a sense of humor if you look for it. In the most tragic and saddest situations, Mexicans have the capability of finding the sense of humor of that situation. For example, we could find these images on the internet during and afterwards the earthquake.
Boom, 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 boom.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's not only for tragic situations, but I mean we make fun of many situations overall, from the saddest one to the most tragic one. Another example would be,
Diego, creo que se va a morir mi tía.
rayos, bueno, pero ve el lado bueno. Tu casa ya no olerá viejito ni cigarro.
Eres un desgraciado, Diego.
Another important thing in the Mexican humor is that we tend to use apodos for our group of friends. An apodo is basically a nickname. Therefore, in our group of friends, we always have a chaparro, a short person, or a flaco, a thin person, el gordo, fat person, el negro, the brown skin or black skinned person, and so on. So, for example, in my group of friends, I am el mamado, which is the strong person.
El que se lleva se aguanta. In Mexico, this is a very popular expression. It could be translated in English as if you can't stand the heat, stay out of the kitchen. And everything could be fun, everything could be loud, until someone make us pay back in kind. For example, Diego, estás bien feo.
Tú estás feo.
Eso no es lo que dice tu novia.
Bueno, pero por lo menos mi novia no me ha dejado por mi primo. ¡Ey! No, espera, regresa. Te llevas y no te aguantas.
Hey there, friends of SpanishPod101.com. Thank you for watching this video. We hope you liked this. Please write your comments down below and share it with other learners so we could reply to every comment that you have for us. Okay? Thank you and see you in the next one. Hasta luego!
Want to speak real Spanish from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at SpanishPod101.com.
Hello and welcome back, my friends of SpanishPod101.com. My name is Diego.
And I'm Efrain.
And today we have the second video of how to express emotions and sickness in Spanish. So we hope that you enjoy this video. Woo!
Okay guys, so as we said, this is our second video on how to express emotions and sickness in Mexican Spanish. And the first one that we want to tell you is el córrele que te alcanza. That's another way for calling the diarrhea. So, sabes, tengo el córrele que te alcanza, así que vuelvo en un momento. Tú sigue grabando.
Okay. Next one is se me subió el muerto. Have you felt that you wake up in a nightmare? Or you wake up and you can't even move? You can't say no word, you can't say anything, or even you can barely breathe. I mean, you feel someone on you, and this person or this something is very scareful and you can't move because of it. Well, you call it se me subió el muerto. Y a ustedes ¿Se les ha subido el muerto alguna vez? Bueno.
Oh my god, that was very hard. Okay, guys, so the next one is going to be el soponcio o el patatús, which is like a way for calling, it's a situation where you feel very anxious about something, because maybe you got scared for something, and you feel like a mix of emotions within you that enables you to even move or articulate a word, right? So, for example, Efra, el otro día recibí una llamada y me dijeron, hey, tenemos secuestrado a tu hijo, y me dio el patatús, pero después recordé, hey, yo no tengo hijo.
Okay, a similar one is me va a dar algo. Have you felt like overwhelmed or when you feel hit because of work or because of a shameful situation? Or maybe you get some bad news and you get sick of it. This expression comes when you feel really nervous about something. For example, Diego, me está buscando mi jefe. Creo que fue porque no entregué el informe. Me va a dar algo.
Tranquilo.
Échame aire.
Very nice. Now the next one is one that I like a lot, and it's estar enculado. And in Mexico we have a huge difference between estar enamorado, to be in love, and estar enculado, which is, I don't really know how to translate this, but let me explain that to you. So, estar enculado in Mexico means to be very attracted to someone or to be kind of in love with someone.
Obsessed.
Like obsessed rather with someone, but you know, like in a sexual way, not in a romantic way, like, oh, I want to give you flowers and send you letters, but rather like, I want to give you a booty call. Yeah. So that's estar enculado with someone.
Okay, the next one is estar agüitado. And you say this when someone feels depressed, when someone is sad, or when someone is heartless.
Heartless? Like disheartened?
Disheartened, yeah, that one. Sorry. Or even when someone gets angry, you can use it, okay? Let's see an example. Oye, Diego, ¿te agüitaste de la broma que hice el otro día con tu familia? Quiero decir, ¿te enojaste por esa broma?
Realmente sí.
¿No, en serio?
Sí.
Lo siento. Okay, but another one is, bro, estoy agüitado. Acabo de perder todo mi dinero y no sé dónde lo dejé.
Está arriba en mi cuarto.
Ok.
Ya no estés agüitado. Okay, guys. So now the last one. Be careful, beware, because this is not really family friendly. So if you are under 18 years, please leave this video right now. Okay, now that you are over 18 years old, let me tell you that in Mexico, when we want to convey that someone is enojado, angry, we will say three very common things. And we say, estar encabronado, estar emputado, or estar enchilado.
Yeah.
These three are synonyms for conveying I'm angry. Like, Ebra, estoy emputado.
¿Por qué?
Porque quería grabar muchos videos el día de hoy y solo pudimos grabar uno.
Cierto. Now, we will play one sketch and we will use this expression and words that we saw in this video, okay? And check them and see if you can understand them all. Okay, let's go.
Let's play it.
¿Qué rayos, Efraín? ¿Qué estamos haciendo aquí?
Te traje aquí para hablar. Estás agüitado, ¿verdad?
No, ¿por qué?
Vamos, se te ve en la cara.
Bueno, a decir verdad, anoche se me subió el muerto. No te pases, es la sensación más horrible que puedas sentir. Y a decir verdad, ya van 2 noches seguidas que me sucede.
¡Wow! ¿Y ya hiciste algo para solucionar eso?
La verdad es que no, sabes, tengo otras cosas en la cabeza.
Ah, es porque cortaste con...
Sí. No digas su nombre.
Ok. ¿Sabes? Lo que yo creo que te pasa es que estás enculado. A mí me pasaba igual con mi exnovia. La alucinaba, lloraba por las calles y bueno, no manches, yo creí que ya me estaba dando el soponcio.
¿Y luego? ¿Qué tienes?
Traigo el correle que te alcanza.
No seas asqueroso, ve al baño.
Solo estoy bromeando. Listo, ya regresé.
Finalmente. Oye, no manches, ¿ya viste la nueva serie?
No, ¿cuál?
Hay una que se llama María de todos los Ángeles. Y sabes, me quedé con el ojo cuadrado porque tiene unos efectos buenísimos y además la trama es fantástica.
A ver, ponlo. Oh, ¿por qué lo mató?
Ya sé, cuando yo vi ese episodio la verdad es que me enchilé. ¿Cómo puede ser posible que María le haya robado a su novio de su mejor amiga y después lo mató?
Ah, Ay, no me va a dar algo.
Ya sé.
Está muy fuerte.
Lo sé.
That's it for today, friends of SpanishPod101.com. Thank you for watching us, and please write us and leave us your comments down below. We will read them, and please share this video with other learners and make this video viral, please.
Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, so hopefully we will see you in our next video, guys.
Hasta luego.
Hello there, friends from SpanishPod101.com. My name is Diego.
And I'm Efraín.
Yeah, and today we're going to talk about tongue twisters. So we hope that you have a lot of fun because, of course, we will have it. So enjoy the video. So a tongue twister is a phrase that is designed to be difficult to articulate properly. Therefore, saying tongue twisters help you improve your diction. Now, in this video, we're going to show you 7 that are going to be from the easiest to the hardest. And these tongue twisters are used all over Latin America, and some of them are entirely Mexican. So the challenge for you guys is this. Try to pronounce these tongue twisters with the same pace and rhythm than us. So let's start with the first one.
Okay, the first one is ¿Cómo quieres que te quiera si el que te quiere no te quiere como yo te quiero?
Okay, ahora rápido.
¿Cómo quieres que te quieras si el que te quiere no te quiere como yo te quiero?
Good. The second one. Me trajo Tajo 3 trajes me trajo Tajo. Me trajo Tajo 3 trajes. Me trajo maldición. Me trajo Tajo 3 trajes, me trajo Tajo.
Eso. Ok. El siguiente. R con R guitarra. Ay, no, perdón. R con R guitarra. R con R carril. Rápido ruedan los carros. Rápido el ferrocarril. Let's say it fast. R con R guitarra. R con R carril. Rápido ruedan los carros. Rápido el ferrocarril.
Good. Bien. Ahora vamos con trabalenguas más difíciles. La araña con maña amaña la laña. La araña con maña teje la telaraña. La araña con maña es una tacaña. La araña con maña amaña la La araña con maña amaña la laña. La araña con maña teje la telaraña. La araña con maña es una tacaña. Good.
Okay, the next one is really difficult for me. We are not the best in tongue twisters, but let's try it. 3 tristes tigres tragaban... otra vez. 3 tristes tigres tragaban trigo en 3 tristes trazos en un trigal. En un trigal, 3 tristes tigres tragaban trigo en 3 tristes trastos. Okay, let's say fast. 3 Tres tristes tigres tragaban trigo en tres tristes tractos, en un trigal tragaban tres tristes tigres, tragaban trigo en tres tristes... Okay, let's try two.
Ok. Tres tristes tigres tragaban trigo en un Tres tristes tigres tragaban trigo en tres tristes trazos en un trigal tres tristes tigres tragaban trigo en tres tristes trazos.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to the next one.
Okay, the next one. Este es difícil para mí. Compadre, cómpreme un coco. Compadre, no compro coco, porque como poco coco, como poco compro. Ok. Compadre, cómprame un coco. Compadre, cómprame un coco. Compadre, no compro coco, porque como poco coco, como poco. Ok. Compadre, cómprame un coco. Compadre, no compro coco, porque como poco coco, como poco compro.
Oh,
Bien.
I wanna
bien.
try it. Compadre, cómprame un coco. Compadre, no compro coco porque como poco coco. Okay, next one.
The next one, the last one. This is
Okay.
the most difficult.
El volcán de Parangaricutirimícuaro se quiere desparangaricutirimícuarizar, y quien lo desparangaricutirimícuarice será un gran desparangaricutirimícuarizador. Okay, once again. El volcán de Parangaricutirimícuaro se quiere desparangaricutirimícuarizar, y quien lo desparangaricutirimícuarice otra vez, desparangaricutirimícuarice. Ok, el volcán de Parangaricutirimícuaro se quiere desparangaricutirimícuarizar, y quien lo desparangaricutirimícuarice será un gran desparangaricutirimícuarizador. ¡Sí! A ver, try to. Sí, try.
No, I don't want to try it. Okay, so this is a bonus for you guys. I haven't found a single person that is able to pronounce this. Okay, so we have a name, and the name is Eustaquio, right? That's the name of a person, Eustaquio. But are you able to pronounce Eustaquio 3 times? Are you able to say it 3 times in a row and very fast? I haven't found a single person that is able to do it. So why don't you try? Why don't you say Eustaquio?
Eustaquio.
Okay, now try to say it, but 3 times.
3
and
times.
Fast.
Fast or slow?
No, fast.
Eustaquio.
No.
Eustaquio.
No.
Eustaquio, ¿verdad?
Eustaquio.
Eustaquio.
Hopefully, guys, you can do this. If so, please let us know in the comment section.
So that's it for today. Thank you for watching us, friends from SpanishPod101.com. And please give us your thumbs up if you like this video. And please subscribe and write your comments below.
And that's it. So see you in the next video.
Hello there, my friends from SpanishPod101.com. As you might know, my name is Raúl.
And I'm Ricardo.
Okay, no, of course we're kidding. My name is Diego.
And I'm Efrain.
And in today's video, we're going to learn how to roll your R's.
Ferrocarril.
Perro.
Rumba.
Enjoy the video.
Woo! So when you ask a Spanish learner what are the most common complications when learning this language, they would say that those are the verb tenses, subjunctive tense, and the verb to be in its 2 forms, ser and estar. But they have this trouble in common: rolling the R.
Yeah, rolling your R's. It is important to remember that rolling the R's is considered a drill.
Mm-hmm.
This is not necessarily a trick, but rather a skill. And yes, this skill you can develop it. Okay, you can do it.
Yeah.
There's just a genetic condition that enables you to do it, but it is
not common at all.
It is not that common at all. Okay.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do in this video, we're going to teach you how to do it with very simple steps
that will take you no more than 2 weeks with daily practice. But tell me, why is it important to learn how to roll your R's?
Well, it's because some words, when you don't roll your R, they have different meanings.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, so for example, pero, which means but, pero.
But it also has perro. Perro, dog.
Yeah, very good. Or for example, we have para, which means for.
Or parra, which is grapevine.
Yeah, very good. Okay. Or for example, we have caro, expensive. Once again, caro.
And you have carro, car.
Yeah, very good. Finally, we have, for example, moro, which is moor.
Or morro, which is Mexican Spanish, means guy.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why it is important to know how to roll your R's. Yeah. First step, you need to be conscious about how your mouth and your tongue work. For that, we will do a very quick exercise, and the exercise is the following. Imagine that you have some butter or marmalade stuck in your palate. The palate obviously is the upper part of your mouth, inside your mouth, here. Imagine that you have some marmalade or butter stuck there. And what you're going to do is you're going to try to scrape it with your tongue, okay? By moving back and forth. This is important so you can get to know that your palate has two parts. A soft part in the back of your mouth, inside, and a rock part in the front. The rock part is what we call the alveolar ring, and this part is important for rolling your R's. Basically, we can say that the alveolar ring is just behind your front teeth. So your front teeth, the alveolar ring is right here. It's a rock part.
Yeah. So the second exercise is knowing that you can do a lip trill, okay? And you can achieve this sound through repeating or imitating the sound of an engine, like, or even when you are cold. Okay.
Yeah, this is important so you can visualize how the trill works. And the same movement that your lips make is by blowing out, but keeping a very small gap in your lips. This is what will make this sound. So you're blowing, but if you close your lips, little by little, eventually this trill will be so
Will come out.
will come out. Very good. So this is the same movement that your tongue will make inside your mouth, as long as it is in the alveolar ring, and this is the basis of rolling your R's. Very good. Now that you have mastered the lip trill, we can proceed to the next step. So this step is, believe it or not, just making the sound shh. Oh yes. Shh. Like when you are in a cinema or in a library and someone is talking, what do? Shh. So obviously you know how to make this sound, but the importance is not just to make this sound, but rather to try to stop this sound with your tongue. That is putting your tongue in behind your front teeth in the alveolar ring and try to stop it. Eventually, and with practice, your tongue will start to vibrate. So let's try it. So you see, he has mastered that sound. Very good. So this is the second step. This is important because this will make you aware that your tongue needs to be relaxed. Maybe my tongue is not being that relaxed because I'm talking too much, but your tongue needs to be relaxed so your tongue start vibrating. So once again, Very good, guys. So now that you have mastered this, we can proceed to the following step. And what's the following step?
You didn't tell me, man.
Jimmy.
So you have to keep in mind these three things for doing this exercise. The amount of airflow, and the second one is the gap of air. This gap between the tip of your tongue and the palate. And the third one is how relaxed your tongue is, which is really important to get that vibration, okay? So, very good. Now that your tongue is already vibrating, it could sound more like a jackhammer in a construction or a chainsaw. But you are really close now to the tongue trill, a useful tongue trill for your R's in Spanish.
Yeah, which is called the alveolar tongue trill.
Yep. Now, we have reached the point where we can get the trill that makes the rolled R's. Okay. This is a little bit different than the closed trill, which we learned before. But in this case, your mouth will be more opened and the tip of your tongue must approach the roof of your mouth. It's a little bit more difficult, but here's how we can do it.
Exactly. So once again, the tip of your tongue must touch the alveolar ring. Once again, that is right behind your teeth. And your tongue needs to have like a new shape. Okay, a new shape where the tip touches slightly just your ring, alveolar ring. Now your mouth in this case should be slightly open. That is like this. If you don't know where to place your tongue, it's the same as when you say the English word T. Once again, so in this case, what we're going to do is the same what you did with the sh sound. So the first thing is that you need to blow out some air, not too much, not too little, but enough to vibrate your tongue once again. However, this might not be easy at first. Why? Because you need to have the U shape. You need to have your tongue relaxed. Okay? So I will try to do it. So please look very closely. T. Eventually, if you practice enough, you will find how to relax your tongue, and after some time you will develop finally your roll R. There you have it. Once again, the sh sound or the closed trill, the alveolar sound, very good. Nice. And now you need to practice this. Remember something very important here, guys. When you learn how to whistle, normally you don't learn it 2 or 3 days, but rather it takes you slightly more, and you need constant practice to master how to whistle. It's the same practice that you need to roll your R's. Finally, and this is like a final note, where you will use this alveolar sound, this alveolar trill. Okay guys, now it is important to know where to use this alveolar trill. And you can use it in 3 occasions. First of all, when the words start with an R or end with an R. Okay? So let's start with some words that starts with an R. For example, rojo, rojo, Roma, Raúl, Ricardo, Or there are also some words that end with an R. For example, color, sabor. Very good. Or even correr.
Yeah.
Correr. Now, obviously here, I'm kind of exaggerating this sound, but even if I do it in a normal pace, you will see how I need to roll my R's. Roma, Ricardo, rojo, sabor, color,
Very good.
correr.
Okay, so the alveolar frill is also very useful when you see a double R. He used this example, correr, 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 which also has a double R. But we also have this word, ferrocarril. Can you pronounce it? Ferrocarril. Or the single word, carril. Carril. Or the word correr conjugated in first person, corro. Corro.
Very good.
That's it for today, my friends of SpanishPod101.com. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. Give us your thumbs up. Share this video with other learners that want to pronounce the R. Okay? And click on the notifications. Subscribe to this channel. See you
In our next video.
Hasta luego.
Nuestro amor es imposible. Nunca podrá ser.
No me digas eso, Federico Armando Martínez Arteaga. Okay, my friends from SpanishPod101.com. As you know, my real name is Diego.
And I'm Efraín.
And today in this video, we're going to check some Mexican telenovela phrases that you should know. So, enjoy the video.
Woo! You may love them or you may hate them, or you may love them and hate them at once. But at least everyone, not in the world, but everyone that we know, have seen at least one episode of a Mexican telenovela. For example, María la del Barrio, when it was first released, it was known in at least 120 countries around the world.
Yeah, that's right. So, in this video, we're going to cover some expressions that are at the same time cheesy, but also kind of entertaining. So, you will feel like the sensation that you're watching a telenovela. So, let's start with the first one. Acepto casarme contigo, aunque no te amo. I will marry you, even though I don't love you. And of course, you will say this to someone who you need to marry, but you don't necessarily love him or love her.
¡Me las vas a pagar! Ernesto García de Fernando Lorca! You are going to pay this! Armando Ernesto García Lorca!
You changed the name there.
It doesn't matter, he's going to pay anyway!
Anyways.
No!
No, por favor, no me haga daño. No, please, don't hurt me. And of course you say this to someone who wants to hurt you. And you don't want to be hurt, of course.
Lo nuestro no puede ser. This can happen.
Esa no es.
Lo nuestro no puede ser. Our love could never be. And you say this when you don't like a person and you don't want to hurt his or her
Feelings.
her feelings. Yeah.
Me voy a vengar, Pablo, por lo que le hiciste a mi hermana. I'm going to take revenge, Pablo, for what you did to my sister. And of course you will say this when you want to take revenge on someone, so it's pretty easy.
Tú y yo somos primos. Esto es pecado. This is you and I are cousins. This is a sin. And of course you say this when you
Have a forbidden love between cousins.
It happens. No, just kidding. Borra eso.
Te vas a quemar en las llamas del infierno, José Manuel. You are going to burn in the flames of the hell. So sometimes in Mexican telenovelas, the more adjectives you use, the merrier. So it's not just born in hell, but born in the flames of hell.
Wow. Si no eres mío, no serás de nadie. If you are not mine, you won't be anybody's. And you say this when you break up with someone or someone breaks up with you and
you want to kill him or no, of course not. No, you want to show that you can't be with someone else, or you don't want him or don't want her to be with someone else.
of course this is a telenovelas line. We would never use it.
We will never use it. Well, not often. No.
Not that often.
Not that often. Oh, pero Carla Cecilia, te amo. No importa que esta es la segunda vez que te veo. Carla Cecilia, I love you. It doesn't matter that this is just the second time that I see you. So this is obviously a bit exaggerated because you cannot love someone in just 2 days, right? So, but anyways, in the telenovelas, it can happen because that's true love.
Mm-hmm. Nuestro amor es imposible. Our love is impossible. And you say this when the parents of your girl doesn't want you to marry her. That happens.
Or date her only, not just marry her.
Diego, algún día encontraré el amor. Nunca me rendiré.
Jamás te rindas. El amor puede estar a la vuelta de la esquina.
Oh, sí. Okay, that's it for today, friends of SpanishPod101.com. If you like this video, please share it with other learners and give us your thumbs up. Write your comments down below. We will reply to them as soon as possible. And see you in the next video. Hasta luego.
Remember, here's what you can do to learn all of these words by heart. Drill these words with our spaced repetition flashcards, which will help cement these words into your long-term memory. Save them to the word bank, your personal vocabulary collection, where you can print out your own study sheets, or review the words with our looped vocabulary slideshow, and play it until you know all of the words. So click the link in the description right now and sign up for your free lifetime account to get these lessons and study tools.